be guided also further. That after prayer we need to sing the national anthem. May we stand and sing the national anthem? And immediately after the national anthem, I am also guided that we observe a minute of silence in honor of our founding father, the late Dr. David Aoun. National anthem, please. Just 2 stanzas.
Somebody with a good voice, ladies.
They have the voices they have.
Proud and free, man of work and joy in unity, victors in the struggle for their right. We won't belong and free, praise be to God.
My fellow secretary of the Upnd Alliance, members of the press, and all these friends that are here to be present on this occasion. We are going through a very tough time, politically and health-wise. The coronavirus has come to put us into very serious problems, and we feel we are losing a lot of people. I'm glad that all of you gathered here, you have covered yourselves with the masks. Let me start this press briefing by stating that in his address to the nation, the Upnd Alliance President Hakainde Hichilema indicated that we suspend active mobilization activities for a while until further notice, following the death of our founding father, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. In that regard, I direct that we resume the mobilization with the strictest adherence to the following rules. While undertaking campaigns, infuse the message of love, peace, and unity as preached by Dr. Kaunda. The message continues to the members of our parties in the Alliance to ensure that they highlight the fact that Dr. Kaunda governed Zambia on values of unity, love, zero tolerance to corruption, non-tribalism, and the rule of law, amongst many other tenets of good governance. Campaigns shall not be conducted on the day of burial of our beloved KK. You are to strictly observe the Ministry of Health protocols on the prevention of COVID-19, and this means that we are expected to mask at all times, washing hands with soap or and sanitizing, maintaining social distancing. That is in the process of campaign. As we go out there and meet our people, these directives should be observed. Remember that door-to-door campaigns must be conducted as guided by the Electoral Commission of Zambia, EC. I urge you all to conduct peaceful and violence-free campaigns during this period of national mourning. Briefly, I would like to thank you for being here present, and I would like to invite our Master of Ceremonies to take charge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, SG. It is now time to invite questions from the members of the press. If you have any, and remember that the questions can be directed to any of the three STs you are seeing in front here. Questions, please. Yes.
My name is Darius Julian from Diamond TV. I just wanted to get clarification. I thought the suspension of campaigns was for 21 days, but then it was indicated, but it was until further notice. And then also, responding to that, maybe you can also tell us the reasons, what has necessitated the opposition alliance to return the campaigns against the national notice.
Yes.
There is an announcement that has been made. I asked this question in relation to some of the decisions that you have made so that you could go
Can you ask that question?
Pamela. I'm Pamela.
Yes, you are Pamela from.
Yes, I'm Pamela Mlenga from On TV.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Imenda or Mr. Mlosa. Any would pick up this one. Yes, I was trying to bring out the concern, maybe the issue or reaction concerning the announcement that the government has put in place that in respecting the body of KK to go around the provinces. What is your reaction? Because the media so far is flooded with comments to say it's quite expensive.
The third one? You take three at a time. If there's no third one, can answer the question.
Yes, the first question, though the gentleman did not know his name.
Darius from Diamond TV.
From Diamond TV. Darius, the President Akande Chilema was categorical when he was giving us the directions. He clearly stated that we will suspend the campaigns until further notice. And I repeat, until further notice, because we did not follow, no, we did not hear from the state, hear from the family of how the funeral will be conducted. instead of waiting, we felt that it was important that we pause to find the guidance. As following that announcement, we did do the following. The Alliance Partner Presidents went to sign the book of condolences at the house of our late founding father, President Kenneth Kaunda. That process was done. What was being awaited was the burial program, which has been announced by the Republican Vice President. In that regard, we are now guiding our members to resume the campaign with the conditions clearly stated here, so that they observe the condition under which they should conduct themselves during this period of mourning. So basically, we pause and we are resuming. We are doing so because this matter of election is constitutional. Our beloved President would have loved to see that this process is undertaken, and like I stated in my speech, peacefully, so that we honor him, so that we put him to rest in an atmosphere which is conducive for what he strongly believed in all his life: peace and tranquility. Sure, that is one of the best way to answer that question. The second question will be handled by my colleague here, Honorable Molosa.
Thank you very much, Mr. SG. And thank you very much for blessing us with your presence, members of the press. In addition to what my colleague has said in answering the first question, another reason that we felt we should go back to campaigns is that we would like to afford the young generation. Remember that those that were born in 1990, during the time that Kaunda was living, are now 31 years old. And this form the majority of the Zambians that never experienced his leadership, nor came to appreciate the way he united this country. So we decided that we resume campaigns, and during this time, we celebrate his life by sharing his legacy of love and unity, the creation of one Zambia, one nation, because our country has drifted into two parts, into tribes, something that Kaunda dealt with. So during these campaigns, apart from our own messaging of meritocracy in leadership, zero tolerance to corruption, devolution of power, we have decided that we add to that the celebration of Kaunda's legacies, so that beyond 2021, August 12, this country may go back to the gift that Kaunda left us in 1991, and that is a united Zambia, one nation. That was just in addition to what Mr. Imenda has said in response to the first question. In terms of the second question, for us as the UPND Alliance partners, we do not have a problem with taking the body around the country if that is at the request of the citizens. But we have a problem if it is for political reasons. And you know that PF has never been genuine in whatever they do. If they build you a road, they build you a bridge, just know that it's at 4 times the cost that it should have costed. So we have not heard any requests from any part of Zambia, any province, where people have requested that Dr. Kaunda's body be taken to those particular areas. If it's the initiative of the government and the ruling party, and it's genuinely coming from the bottom of their hearts, that they afford the general citizenship the opportunity to say goodbye to our founding father, then that's fine. We will be yet to see what will happen during that time. If further guidelines are given, for instance, if they said when the president's body is visiting a particular province, we urge those people in that province on that particular day not to continue with their campaigns and not to wear party regalia, but to coexist and also give guidances in terms of observance of the COVID protocols. Then at least there will be hope in that message that this initiative is genuine. But if we are going to see the gathering of only PF cadres at the airport to receive the body and preventing any other citizen from witnessing the paying of respects to our departed loved father, then there will be politicking. And we will take the opportunity to remind Zambians that that is PF for you, and that there's nothing genuine about PF, whatever they do. If they say observe protocol, COVID protocols, stop being found in huge gatherings. For them, they use government programs to gather while preventing us from gathering. We do appreciate that, like my colleague has said, that this COVID thing is real, but they are breaking the protocols, and we see numbers, increasingly numbers of people dying. We are losing our friends, and all of us here are actually at risk. There's nobody who hasn't been touched in one way or the other by this pandemic. Either you've fallen ill before, you've recovered, we praise the Lord for that, or you've lost a loved one, or you've lost a friend. Thank you very much.
Other questions?
Are we aware that those who haven't asked questions will not be counted as having come?
Okay, any other questions?
They will ask outside, don't worry.
No, we shall not tolerate. Need to ask outside. Any points of clarification? Are we okay? So we can release our this. Okay, it looks like we are okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for the rest of you, you remain here.